First news is Mohamed Salah shares pointed message after Liverpool exit plan confirmed. Second news is Steven Gerrard rules out Mo Salah replacement at Liverpool as Gerrard Carra Agr agrees. Third news is Jurgen Klopp names Liverpool sensation he lost who no one thought they'd miss. Welcome back to the LFC Transfer Hub, your number one source for everything breaking at Anfield. Mohamed Salah shares pointed message after Liverpool exit plan confirmed. Mohamed Salah has shared a fresh Instagram post showing himself admiring his trophy cabinet. The 33-year-old unexpectedly announced his Liverpool departure at the end of the season earlier this week through an emotional video. Despite criticism over his performances during the past 12 months, Salah's latest social media upload serves as a stark reminder of precisely what he has accomplished at Anfield. Featured in that photograph is a Champions League trophy, with the Egypt international potentially competing in that tournament for the last time over the coming months. There's been a lot of speculation surrounding a lucrative move to Saudi Arabia ahead of the 2026-27 season. When Salah revealed his impending exit, his agent Rami Abbas Issa maintained the forward has not determined his next destination. A return to Italy has also not been dismissed, with Salah having enjoyed a highly successful spell at AS Roma before moving to Liverpool. One potential destination that has apparently been eliminated is the MLS. David Beckham's franchise Inter Miami were the American side linked with a reported interest in Salah, but this now appears unlikely, reports the Liverpool Echo. Nevertheless, Salah will be in the USA, Canada, and Mexico this summer as he will be captaining Egypt in the World Cup. His nation are in Group G alongside Belgium, Iran, and New Zealand. At this stage, there's a chance Salah will hold off until after the World Cup before deciding his future. Both he and the club have reached an understanding that he can leave Anfield for nothing this season, despite his contract running until the summer of 2027. This arrangement essentially grants Salah the status of a free agent, allowing him to determine his next destination without Liverpool having to negotiate a transfer fee with another club. As for Arne Slot's side's plans regarding the Egyptian's replacement, that remains unclear. Reds legend Steven Gerrard recently floated West Ham skipper and England international Jarrod Bowen as a potential option, but also expressed reservations about whether he's capable of stepping into Salah's shoes. The Champions League winner said, "I really like Bowen. I think he is a top player, but I am not sure he is Salah's level to replace him. Liverpool will probably look for more 1v1 merchants who can go on the outside." At times this season, certainly when they had that spell when they were quite inconsistent, they were too predictable on the sides. And the way this manager Arne Slot wants to play is work it side to set the 1v1s up. They have missed Luis Diaz a lot. I would say we need to address the sides of the pitch. Bowen was frequently touted as a potential Anfield signing during Jurgen Klopp's reign. In the summer of 2021, Liverpool were reportedly weighing up a £20 offer for the striker, yet the deal never came to fruition and he stayed put at West Ham, where he has since cemented his status as a club legend. Second news is Steven Gerrard rules out Mo Salah replacement at Liverpool as Gerrard Carra Agr agrees. Liverpool legend Steven Gerrard has cast doubt over Jarrod Bowen being the man to replace Mohamed Salah. The Reds are preparing for an emotional send-off for the Egyptian following a trophy-laden 9 years at Anfield. This week, Salah confirmed his departure from Liverpool this summer after reaching a mutual understanding with the club's hierarchy. Arne Slot and the decision-makers on Merseyside now face the challenge of replacing the 33-year-old, whose outstanding individual displays last season drove Liverpool to Premier League glory. Liverpool have been linked with numerous targets including Yan Diamand, Francisco Conceição and Michael Olise among others. Several names from England's top division have also been mentioned, including Bowen, but the legendary Red skipper has questioned whether he possesses the credentials to fill Salah's boots. He said, "I really like Bowen and think he is a top player, but I am not sure he is Salah's level to replace him. Liverpool will probably look for more 1v1 merchants who can go on the outside." At times this season, certainly when they had that spell when they were quite inconsistent, they were too predictable on the sides. and the way this manager Arne Slot wants to play is work it side to set the 1v1s up. They have missed Luis Diaz a lot. I would say we need to address the sides of the pitch. Bowen is a pivotal figure for West Ham United, and his performances for the Hammers have secured him a spot in the England squad, with the possibility of featuring for the Three Lions in North America at this summer's World Cup. With 4 years still remaining on his current deal, he finds himself spearheading West Ham's battle to stave off relegation. Throughout his time in East London, he has racked up 84 goals and 58 assists across all competitions. However, Gerrard Carra Agr also cast doubt on whether Bowen could replicate the 3-time PFA Player of the Year's impact at Anfield. "No, I cannot see Bowen replacing Salah," said the former Liverpool defender. He was maybe on Liverpool's radar under Jurgen Klopp early on, but obviously Mo Salah was already there. But no, he'd be too old for Liverpool. Third news is Jurgen Klopp names Liverpool sensation he lost who no one thought they'd miss. Jurgen Klopp admits that when Gini Wijnaldum left Liverpool, few people thought he would leave such a void, before his quality quickly became apparent. The Dutchman was signed in Klopp's first summer at the helm, joining from Newcastle. He would go on to play a central role in their Premier League and Champions League triumphs during his 5-year spell at Anfield. Liverpool and Wijnaldum failed to agree on a new contract in the lead-up to its expiry in the summer of 2021, and that saw the midfielder leave for PSG. The midfielder was never the most fashionable player, but his impact was hammered home once he left. Klopp managed to cope with losing several senior players, the likes of Sadio Mane, but seeing Wijnaldum depart was a huge eye-opener, with the German admitting few thought his loss would be so acutely felt. He told the Daily Mail, "We lost Sadio Mane, we could sing a song about him. What a player he was, Bobby Firmino. Oh my God, on the day Gini Wijnaldum went in 2021, probably none of you thought that's a big miss until he was not there anymore. Then you thought, oh, he was the combination of technique, power, tactical discipline, and all these kind of things. Then Jordan Henderson left in 2023. Some thought, good, it's time. Millie went in 2024 and all these kind of things, that's just how it is." Wijnaldum left Liverpool and never managed to recapture the form that made him one of the Premier League's most impactful midfielders. He only spent a year in Paris before he was allowed to leave on loan, and a permanent move was made the following summer, and he now plies his trade in Saudi Arabia with Al Ettifaq. The midfielder admitted after his Merseyside exit that he felt undervalued by certain people at the club. "There was a moment when I didn't feel loved and appreciated," he said. "Not my teammates, not the people at Melwood Training Ground. From them I know I can say they all love me and I love them. It was not from that side, more the other side." Wijnaldum is one of a number of players to leave during the Klopp regime that ultimately struggled to replicate their Liverpool form elsewhere. Mane left for Bayern Munich in 2022 but found life difficult. Firmino equally endured his own struggles when he moved to Saudi.